Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brennan, and I am your host. Let's get started. The Ottawa Senators played against the Boston Bruins in the home-and-home series in Boston. To start things off, 8 minutes in, Jimmy Hayes scored. This is by Kevin Miller, and that put the Bruins up 1-0. Chris Neil scored, got right into the action. This game was a great game for Chris Neil. Only highlight of the Sens game, or maybe two highlights actually. Chris Neil scored assist by Shane Prince and Max McCormick. Max McCormick with his first career National Hockey League point. So congratulations, Max, and welcome to the NHL. And then right after, 4 minutes later, on the power play, Patrice Bergeron fired it home, assisted by Torrey Krug and Ryan Spooner, the Ottawa boy, and that put the Bruins up 2-1 after the first period. Going into the second period, minute 21 in, a power play goal for Matt Beleskey, assisted by Brett Cannoli and Brad Marchand, and put the Bruins up 3-1. Don't count the Sens out though, as Mika Zibanejad scored assist by Chris Neil and Shane Prince to put the Senators only down by 1 to make it a 3-2 game. Going into the third period with 2.5 minutes into the third period, Patrice Bergeron again scored, assisted by Torrey Krug and Seth Griffith, with that nice first career National Hockey League goal was last year with the nice between the legs. You probably see it already. Don't count the Senators out. They came back a lot in this game. The Bruins kept on scoring and scoring, but they can't count the Senators out till the final end, of course. As Mike Hoffman scored a beauty assisted by Erik Karlsson and Mark Bethot, and that put the game to a 4-3 game. And then the Bruins just took over. Jimmy Hayes, the second of the game, scored. Assisted by Max Talbot and Louis Eriksson. Matt Beleskey, his second of the game. So to this point, that goal was assisted by Talbot and Louis Eriksson. To that point, Bergeron, Beleskey, and Hayes all had 2 goals. And then with 0.2 seconds to go, it squeaks by Anderson by, guess who, Jimmy Hayes. And the Boston Bruins win 7-3. Now with 20 seconds to go, there was a line brawl. And guess who was in that? Chris Neil. So congrats to Chris Neil for your second Gordie Howe hat trick of the year. A great game by Chris Neil. And he is our SENS Talk YouTube star of the game. And also a second star, we'll add this for Max McCormick. Almost got his first career NHL goal on a 3-on-1 to tie the game. Just missed barely. And got to his first career NHL point. So congrats, bud. Welcome to the NHL, of course. Senators had 32 shots on net. And the Bruins had 37. Now, the next game against the New Jersey Devils will be very important, as the Senators are only leading them by 1 point. So if the Senators win, they pull ahead by 3. If they lose, they're down by 1. So, very important game for sure, and they're only separated by a few points for the few teams under them in the wildcard race. So very close. That game is on TSN 5 and TVAS. Senators are 18-13-6, and the Devils are 18-14-5. Expect Adrian Hammond to start that game. So, besides that, follow us on Twitter at SensTalk1992 for live tweeting updates of the game and breaking news. Like us on Facebook, SensTalk. Add search circles to Google Plus and SensTalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video and share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Also, Thomas Chabot is rocking it for Team Canada in the World Juniors. They lost 4-2 to USA. Then they won 6-1 against Denmark with Thomas Chabot getting an assist. And then today, Thomas Chabot got an assist as the Senators escape a heartbreaker and win 3-2 in the shootout. So now they have clinched a quarterfinal spot. So congratulations, Canada. And congratulations, Thomas Chabot. Definitely the best defenseman for Team Canada. Also, if you live in Ottawa, welcome to snow. If you're going to the Sens game tomorrow, it's a back-to-back for Ottawa. Tomorrow, December 30th. Drive safe. The roads are very bad. So drive safe, guys, to the game. Just be aware for accidents. Be aware of your surroundings. Besides that, we'll see you in the next video. A 7-3 loss to the Bruins. See you in the next video. Go Sens, go.